now we are finally here, the 80th episode of Multiverse Wars. We're getting fairly close to episode 100, so be prepared for that. But anyways, we're going to be going over a more grounded matchup, at least in terms of what the characters here can do. We have Jack Rourke from Need for Speed The Run and Alex Taylor from The Crew, or at least the first Crew game. Which one of these street racers from action-packed racing games would win in a fight? And for this one, we're going to be using everything they've ever had, or of course, everything they've ever done at that point, which includes all of their feats and stuff, and all the cars they've driven, any other gear they potentially used. Yeah. So without further ado, let's go. Jack Rourke is the main character of the Need for Speed game The Run, or just Need for Speed The Run, a game in the series where you play as Jack, of course, who is a marked man running from both the mob and the cops. He is pretty much chased by the police for his street racing crimes and stuff, and thefts of other vehicles, as well as being the mob due to the large debt that he pays them. As a result, he competes in a massive illegal street racing event called The Run, with the help of associate Sam Harper, and now he has to win while avoiding the mob and the police to earn a 10% cut of the $25 million to settle his scores, which he eventually does. Now let's talk about his powers, abilities, and feats. In terms of strength and durability, Jack can break through several layers of duct tape through his hands, as well as the glass of the sunroof of a Porsche. He also knocked over a police officer with a kick, kicked open a door twice, and knocked out a trained police officer in only 3 blows, and while in a weakened state. He also broke a window on a police car by kicking it several times and successfully escaped. Plus, he also survived 2 brutal car crashes at the same night. One where he got up out of, and the second one taking him a little bit to wake up, though he did still wake up and survive. Though his AP should scale higher thanks to his vehicles, as they are all around wall level, due to the amount of energy they need to do, like ramming into cop cars off the road or other racers from the run event. They can also do the same thing. So for overall AP, strength, and durability, it's street level at the lowest and wall level at the highest, and possibly higher potentially. Next is speed. Even without cars, Jack is actually fairly athletic in his own right, as he has a feat of outrunning minigun fire from a helicopter. And a helicopter's minigun, assuming that it's the most really notable one I could find, that being the M134 minigun, has a fire rate of over 6,000 rounds per minute, giving Jack supersonic reaction speeds. But his speed obviously scales much greater thanks to his cars. His most iconic car being the 2010 BMW M3 GTS, which has a top speed of over 190 miles per hour, with a 0 to 60 time of over 4.2 seconds. But his fastest car, on the other hand, is the 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake, which has a top speed of over 200 miles per hour, with a 0 to 60 time of 3.9 seconds, therefore giving Jack subsonic speeds thanks to his cars and vehicles. Next up, we have intelligence. Jack is also a pretty extraordinary driver in his own right, as he's capable of driving through whatever car he chooses and changes to in the game with no problems at all. Plus, he's shown that he is a quick thinker under pressure, as he did try briefly putting a hat on at disguise or to fool the police, although, kind of fucking failed, but, that's something, I guess. Other feats of his intelligence include of him avoiding rush hour traffic on the road and other traffic in general. He also managed to guide himself throughout the underground subway station rapid transit without any maps or directions or any help at all. Plus, he won the run event, so that's something. That's a massive feat in itself. Next, for his gear. His gear just mostly is his vehicles, like the BMW M3 GTS, the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, the Nissan Fairlady 240 ZG, the Porsche 911 Carrera 4S, the also Porsche 911 Carrera S, and the Shelby GT500 Super Snake, pretty much. But he's not without his weaknesses. Firstly, he is still a human at the end of the day, but yeah, that's really pretty much it. But overall, Jack doesn't need powers. He has adrenaline on his side, in addition to refusing to act like he is just a man. Alex Taylor is the main character of The Crew game. He's a street racer who works with the FBI agent named Zoe Winters in order to infiltrate the 510 Motor Club and expose the corruption of Bill Coburn alongside the main antagonist of the game, Dennis Shiv Jefferson, the one who killed his brother. But in the beginning of the story, Alex's brother Tatum was of course shot and killed by Shiv. So after a long adventure throughout the story mode, Shiv gets sent to prison for his crimes, and Alex got his revenge. Alex without his vehicles is still pretty much a human in terms of strength and durability, but with his cars, he of course scales to wall level, as he has a raid and performance spec car type vehicles that can pretty much destroy police convoys and roadblocks, as well as ram armored vehicles at high speed without instantly disabling the vehicles themselves, as shown in missions in the game like Bait and Switch and Hunted. Plus, in one mission, one of his cars withstands missiles, gunfire, and other crashes throughout other stuff, including other barricades. Alex has also survived several massive falls, repeated collisions, and also prolonged fights with helicopters and other ground units. So his strength and durability should obviously scale to human, maybe street wall level, since I don't think Alex has shown much human feats without his cars, or at least in terms of strength and durability without his gear or vehicles. So he should just scale to human level to at least maybe wall level at least. So I'll just give him that. And as for speed, his fastest car is the 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT8 392, which has a top speed of over 182 miles per hour, with a 0 to 60 of 4.5 seconds, granting Alex subsonic speeds with his cars. But we're not done yet, because in the final mission called Final Confrontation with Shiv, Alex evades multiple oil slicks and explosive hazards in real time, and is also seen weaving through traffic. So yeah, this would pretty much grant him pretty good reaction speeds, as he can react to different hazards and stuff. Now we have intelligence, and this is where Alex really shines. He managed to successfully infiltrate the 510 Motor Club and just expose them in general. And the 510 Motor Club is known as a nationwide crime organization. He even climbed from Rookie to V8 within the club itself. Not to mention, he has upgrades, tunes, and configures his cars throughout the game, showing that he has a wide amount of knowledge over vehicles and really car culture in general, at least customization anyway. Next is his gear, which is pretty much just his vehicles. His vehicles include the 2011 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor, the 2010 Chevy Camaro SS, again the 2012 Dodge Challenger, the 2011 Ford Mustang S1972, and the 2013 Nissan 370Z Z34. But now we have his weaknesses. There are standard human weaknesses though, but yeah, that's pretty much it for weaknesses anyway. I mean, I guess he can be consumed by revenge, but even then, he already got his revenge by arresting Shiv and taking him down, as well as the 510 Motor Club, so yeah. But overall, Alex Taylor is not just fast, he is fueled by spite, caffeine, and pure Detroit steel. But now that we've discussed both characters, it's time we talk about who would win this fight. Now, this is by no means a stomp. Alex will put up a good fight, but after considering their feats, statements, and stats, I would have to say that Jack Rourke would be the winner of this battle, and I will tell you why. Firstly, in terms of AP and durability, both are pretty fairly even when it comes to using their vehicles, and even without them. But Jack has simply shown far better feats without using the cars, as he can break through duct tape and kick open reinforced doors, and can even knock out police officers. And while Alex may have a raid truck designed for off-roading and destroyed armored trucks and police convoys, Jack simply has faster cars than Alex, thanks to his Shelby GT500 Super Snake, which can reach over 200 miles per hour. Even with Alex's fastest car himself being the Dodge Challenger SRT8, it's still slower than Jack's Super Snake. And even without cars, Jack is simply shown to have far better reaction speeds via outrunning bullets. And this is him without vehicles, yet he still outran them. So yeah, I definitely say that Jack is the faster of the two. Now, Alex does have advantages over Jack, those being he is more intelligent and skilled, due to him taking down a crime organization, the 510 Motor Club, and has a much more broader understanding of tuning and car engineering. So he does have that over him. Plus, Jack does tend to act impulsively under pressure. So while Alex is more focused and methodical, Jack typically has better human feats, superior reaction speeds, and faster cars. So Alex is going to struggle to land a blow on Jack, even with his stronger combat-designed cars like the Ford F-150 Raptor. So, in the end, it seemed like Jack had reached the finish line first. Guess Alex just couldn't handle the run. The winner is Jack Rourke.
Kick back.
Yeah, you know. Relax, take it easy, put your feet up. Or maybe, if you're interested in doubling down, I just got a call.